Okay, so we're looking at how to manage students in a Khan Academy. So the first thing, you'll log in. Okay, so once you're in, we're going to look at if it doesn't look like this, if you go to your name and ask for your students, you can say your students. You see, it looks basically the same. We have our dashboard, manage students, student progress, skills. So in order to look at where kids are and what they're doing, we're going to go to skill progress. And this is going to show us, we're going to close all these. These are the breakdowns of the areas of skills that we want the kids working on. You might double check that it's the grade level you want them to be graded against or put up against in terms of skills. So for each of these, like for example, mission foundations, I'm going to click one time next to the word, and now it's expanded these to all the individual skills that are foundational to 6th grade. And then these bars going down the middle are showing us the dispersion of where the kids are. So for example, if I come down here, multiplying fractions by whole numbers, I'm going to see there's some red and some blue. One time clicking on that bar is going to open it up. I can see who's struggling. This exclamation point tells me that Trey wanted to decline this recommendation to multiply fractions, and I have the option to either dismiss or recommend again. Everything with an R is recommended. When I hover over it, if I want to unrecommend it, I can. Now for these 3 kids that don't have anything next to them, if I come down here, recommend to students that need practice, I choose that. Now it automatically chooses practice. Now I don't need the kids who are mastered to have to recommend this to them. So I'm going to leave them unchosen. And then I'm going to press the green button to recommend to those 3 students. Now I'm just going to click again up here by the word to collapse that. And then I can come down and take a look again. Maybe I want to look at this one, fractions as division by a multiple of 10. So again, I'm seeing a sample problem over here. If I can't read it, I can open it in a new tab. I can see who it's recommended to, and I can see what levels have these students have worked on. And I can condense that by pressing next to the words. Now if I go up here, if I click next to mission foundations, I'm collapsing that, and I can open up a different one and be able to look at where people are working. That's how I can send out recommendations as groups. Another way to do it is under student progress. I'm going to choose that tab. Now this time it's going to show me individual students and how much they're working. So if I choose, here's Luca. If I choose him, now it's going to show me over here what he has been working on in foundations, ratios, arithmetic. Okay. If I want to see what recommendations he has right now, you can see what recommendations he has and what he's worked on. I can check his activity level, and again, hovering over the bar will tell me about how much time and what he worked on and on which day. I can look at his overall focus. Now keep in mind, all of these things that I'm looking at are under this activity of the last 7 days, which again, I could change by clicking on the little caret, go down. I could change it to 30 days, 3 days, 2 days, whatever time frame I want to look at. So you'll see his focus is going to change over the last 30 days. He's worked on a lot more things than he has in the last 7 days. And in that way, over here in 7 days, if I want to go to recommendations, this is just for Luca. So if I want to make a recommendation just for Luca, I can choose this. And I can put in a topic, or I can browse, and I can go down here and see what has Luca been working on. The eye will show me a sample problem. Again, you can open in a new tab if it's incredibly small. So you can go down. Or if I choose not to have a specific topic, I can just browse the topics here in categories, which is sometimes good, but sometimes things aren't in the category you thought they should be in, and they're harder to find. So if you know there's something in particular you're looking for, you may want to use this little search bar. And in which case, if I find something, okay, divisibility, I click it, then it goes under my selected tasks. I can change it if I want him to do 5 in a row or 10 in a row before he goes on, and I can recommend that to him. And that will add to his list of recommendations. So we have 2 ways to do recommendations: as groups under skill progress, or as individuals under student progress.